Okay, so you easily fill several baskets with the purple fruit. It's delicious. Uh, I make jars of jam to feed my men on long journeys. Your men help make jars of jam. With hunger at bay, their forays against the sheriff's forces will be more effective. Okay, let's go to the hollow log. You return to the hollow log. You startle a family of rabbits taking shelter away from the summer heat. I go east to the crooked tree. You return to the damp hollow. The moss on the tree is dry and brown in the summer heat. Boxes and barrels of supplies fill the hollow. Okay, nice. I go west to the hollow log. And let's go south along a broken stone road. You find the ruined remains of an old Roman manor, long since swallowed by the wood. It sits quiet and derelict in the summer heat. I begin fixing up the manor as a personal project. Alright, you begin drawing up plans and imagining what this place once was and might become again. Nice. Okay, let's go back. The forest meadow. You return to the meadow, tall grasses wave in the hot summer wind. The meadow is alive with bees and butterflies. Let's. I think I've been to the crooked tree, right? Okay. Okay, let's return back home to the base. Uh, should I? I got only 10 men. I don't think I can deal with the bounty hunters. Alright, let's step into the fairy ring. Greetings, great and powerful Lady Robin of Locksley. A small man appears out of thin air in the middle of the fairy ring, all of a foot tall and possessed of an enormous butterfly wings. I am Hiram Marplethorpe Badger Blossom Tree, emissary of the fair folk of Sherwood. Word of your power and prestige has echoed through the hallowed halls of the forest onto our very ears. He means go. Marianne runs to your side, out of breath as if she had run a race. Fairies, and indeed many magical creatures, consider personal wealth as a measure of power. I only have 62 gold though. So Hiram unfurls a scroll that rolls and rolls and rolls, a veritable parchment carpet upon the forest floor. I'll give you the essentials, he smiles unctuously. We would like you, Lady Robin of Locksley, to have the honour of hosting our annual fairy ball. Creatures from all over the forest will attend in peace and merriment. It is, as we ball organisers rightly consider, a prime opportunity to integrate your men into our little community. No pun intended. Alright, Hiram, what do you need from us? The fairy suddenly appears behind you. It's quite simple. Hiram squeaks and begins unfolding and unfolding and unfolding a to-do list from his pocket. He settles a pair of miniature spectacles on his nose. Let's see, let's see. We need several young strapping men to act as liaisons to the fairy court. Marianne listens intently to what feels like an interminable list of minutia. 3 gallons of dewdrops. The fairies appear to have the materials well in hand, and we have a suitable location, she sums up. They need help with publicity and ticket sales. Apparently, attendance has been down, so they're reaching out to a larger contingent of the forest residents and hope to cover expenses. Haha. Mhm. Okay, this sounds like fun. I'll have my festival organizer Marianne take over the planning. You and yours know the forest, so you can drum up ticket sales. Wonderful, wonderful. Hiram's mouth works for a moment, squeaking like a mouse. I'll inform the committee that we have a location. Just let me know when you're ready, anytime before midwinter. He looks like he might add something but shakes his head and fleets away through the forest. Festival organizer? Marianne shoots you a sour look, as if I don't have enough to do. Ah! She grabs your shirt and drags you aside. We can do this, Robin, but we may not be ready for it right now. Find me in the war room when you are ready. Alright, let's go to the war room. Marianne looks up as you enter the war room. Let's plan that fairy ball. All right, Robin. Marian looks over Hiram's list and throws it aside. I can handle most of this, but you need to make a few key decisions. In comparison, previous fairy balls have been held under the stars with a variety of fruits and meats from the forest, and without organized music. She pauses. We need a location, food, and music. What do you want to address first? Let's look at our location options. Right, so where are we going to hold this ball? The green is ready. Everything else needs some fixing up. On the green, of course. Marianne shrugs, if that's what you want. What can we do for music? Marianne hands you a stack of flyers. These are the local groups. Take a look and let me know if any catch your eye. Huh. Yeah, I have renown, so send word to Earl Robert for his personal minstrel. I'll make the necessary arrangements. Alright, so I have some opinions about the food. Good. What are we going to feed our guests? I don't have to go. Dang. Beer, and more beer. Do we need anything else? I'll get back to you on this because I want to spend some gold on this. There are a few miscellaneous details we need to look at. Marianne waits, her pencil poised. Let me get back to you on this. Okay. Okay, so I want to think about this part a little more. Let's come back to this later. You know, you have a reputation for decisiveness. Marian puts away her notepad. Is there anything else? Um, okay, let's scout the trails. I only have 10 men left. My goodness. Armed with a map and accompanied by a band of merry men, you set off into the forest. Slowly, you and your men master the roads surrounding Sherwood. Alright, so September 4th, 1192, we have a unique opportunity. Marian paces around the crowded war room. It's the beginning of September and the flow of taxes through Sherwood has been slow. Robin's scout work and informants beyond the forest report what we have all been waiting for. The sheriff is sending a caravan of gold to Prince John in London. Coincidentally, the sheriff's caravan leaves Nottingham at the same time as two other caravans. Lady Elizabeth Ramsmead and her impressive dowry is travelling to a new husband's castle in Hightower. Devon Muir, a wealthy merchant, is moving his household and a substantial portion of his fortune north for the summer. The three caravans are passing through Sherwood tomorrow, here, and here. Marion points to three routes, north, central, and south, through the forest. Robin, if you would. Hmm. Marian, what else do we know about these caravans? Guy of Gisborne has charged the tax, has charge of the tax shipment. It's heavily guarded, but because of our activities this spring, there's laughter around the room. It's transporting a much smaller amount of gold than would otherwise be the case. Lord Neville Ramsmead is sending his daughter with a ceremonial guard, small in number but though highly trained. Lady Elizabeth's dowry is ample. Marian frowns as sneakers of huge tracts of land erupt in one corner. Ahem, children. His dowry is ample, though much of it is tied up in land rights, herds of sheep, and other paper deeds that are of little value to us. By all reports, she nevertheless transports more gold and gems than the sheriff's depleted tax shipment. Alright, Devon Muir has a reputation for penny pinching. He's hired a token guard of mercenaries to accompany him, but nothing we can't handle. A caveat, for all Muir's parsimoniousness, he gives generously to the church. One of our principal allies in Nottingham, Friar Tuck, has benefited greatly from Muir in the past. Oh no. I'll earn let's go after the sheriff. Um, because I don't want to make an enemy of Hightower, Lord Hightower. So Okay, can we hit more than one of these caravans before they leave the forest? Unfortunately, we need everyone on hand to transport the loot. Splitting our forces to any appreciable extent will just means that we carry less home. Okay, so after some consideration, the sheriff and his taxes are our primary target. Marian joins you by the map. How do you want to approach this, Robin? It's a larger heist than anything we've tried before, and our ranks are full of new recruits. What we do here sets a solid example for our raids in Sherwood, an example the recruits are likely to follow later when they are on their own. Hmm. Okay, so we set up traps and that falls. Yeah. You and Marian brief your advisors and lieutenants on the details. All right, people. Marian claps her hands. You know what you have to do. Let's go. Next day, you and your merrymen cross out of the deep wood to intercept the tax caravan. From a vantage high in the tree, you catch sight of the train of wagons and men winding their way along the forest road. A series of heavy wooden wagons, banded with iron, are surrounded on all sides by heavily armored men, some with shields, others with crossbows. Oh my goodness. I only have 10 men, and all of these guys are heavily armored people. Uh, this isn't what I expected. Change of plans. The men are ready for a signal, Robin. They are starting on the traps. Marian frets. If we change our plans now, there will be confusion and disarray. Uh, Fine, stick with the original plan. Okay, we are gonna lose all the men. Oh yeah, we won? The caravan lurches to a halt as you spring your traps. The guards are taken by surprise when your arrows rain out from the trees. The drivers and guards are pinned down behind whatever scraps of cover they can find. It doesn't take long before someone raises a white flag. The caravan has surrendered. Tsk, tsk, Robin Hood. Guy of Gisborne steps down from one of the wagons. These are Prince John's taxes now, and he will get them one way or another. He hands you a sheet of parchment. Those are the 20 or so villages Prince John will be forced to liquidate to make up for lost revenue. Liquidate villages? Or you can let us pass. Marian checks the list and pales. Prince John would turn the borders of Sherwood into a wasteland. I don't think he's bluffing. Haha, I haven't forgotten our last encounter, a guy smiles. Give me an excuse to make the people hate you. Robin, one of your men reports, there's over 10,000 gold in those wagons. Hmm. We need the money, I whisper to Marianne, and yet we take half. Hopefully that will mollify the prince. Then get men to these villages, get the people out somewhere safe. Oh, -5 political influence. The prince is temperamental, Robin, Guy of Gisborne chuckles. Which 10 villages will you save? The prince won't expect another tax shipment until next summer, Marianne says, when you're a safe distance away. Until then, we are the sheriff's problem. We need to beat him by then, Robin. We don't want the crown involved any more than it is already. You return home. The last of summer unspools at your feet as you contend with the sheriff's interference. Oh, dang. I lost all my political influence. The sheriff exerts his political skills in court to sully your name. There's news from the forest and beyond. Okay, so since this is a checkpoint, so I'm gonna stop right here. Um, so yeah, this part 4 is a bit short, mainly because for some reason the uh, recorder kind of like stopped itself in the middle of a reading. So yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it, I guess. I'll see if I can I'll see if I can do another part was it now? Part 5, right? Maybe I can do a part 5 next week. Yeah. Alright, so stay tuned if you want to know more about the adventures of Lady Robin of Locksley. Alright, see you.